Welcome everyone guys back. My name is Senki from Digimon and I hope you have a wonderful day because we have our first gameplay video today. Yes, I'm doing gameplay as well. You can let me down below a comment if you hope you like it or if you can make something better. We have Amor at the top. I like showing you guys in my deck profile, and we have at the bottom side MaloMyotismon, a very funny deck for my friend, and we decide with the dice who goes first, and the TCG gate starts. The Armor Rush deck has a straightforward gameplay since it's aggressive and goes into security, and the MaloMyotismon have like a building up, trashing pieces gameplay to do things. I'm hatching here Upamon evolve into DX Vmon at BT08 and playing a Davis because I need to think to start searching up cards. I'm picking here the dual color Vmon because this card is pretty good because you can search up your dual tamer as well. MaloMyotismon starts with hatching the Memon into Lobmon to start to having combos into Analog Youth to fill up the trash and having more combo potential, but he hitting into 2 analog and 1 tamer here, evolving into scatter mode and play a scatter mode giving me 4. There's a lot of memory in the matchup, so I decide to promote my Vmon up there. Evolve into Flame Dramon, because it's only cost 2 if you evolve into Vmon and I have 2 memory left. Since I swing, I'm getting additional 3000 DP at my Digimon, so I did 8000 and I'm hitting into a Digimon. Sadly, my Amor Digimon don't die because you want this. That's the reason why I'm choking my opponent at 1 and playing Vmon here. Touching up the top 4 cards of a dual card. And the only target will be another Flame Dramon adding to hand. Now the MaloMyotismon player need to do something because I have pressure on the board. He swings with his scatter mode in my security and hitting into an armor texture. The security effect says play 1 level 3 Digimon card with 3 from a trash or hand. So I'm playing the Vmon on play and getting another card and having another body on board is pretty scary for the MaloMyotismon player because I have more advantage then. That's because he swings with the second scatter mode and hitting, ooh, a dual tamer there, oof, unfortunately for him because I'm getting now a lot of memory. Then he evolving into Mamimon and it's a suspended. And now it's my turn. I'm gaining additional 1 memory because of the dual tamer, and now the game starts from here. I decided to swing with the Flame because I'm hitting a MaloMyotismon to getting 1 life back. I hope I die in the security because Amor Purge saves me and suspend my rookie. Now I can evolve up into the new Flame Dramon for 2, and because why I'm doing this because of the Tamer restand, I'm getting additional 1 memory from the X-Vmon to have more gameplay. Now I decide to not go into security to go into the Mamimon with the 3000 D plus. You're getting 1 memory because of the Analog Youth. I'm doing his effects, but going up into level 6 is pretty scary about this deck, and that's why the reason I'm clearing it. I'm evolving back there into a Vmon, just let you notice, because he's doing a lot of hand trashing. Then I'm going into a Nightdramon, evolving for 2 with a 0 in the security, hitting into a Myotismon, so Armor Purge saves me again. It's pretty strong. I'm swinging with the Vmon to make a lot of aggression, because it's his last turn, I thought, and he dies. And then playing a Fire Rocket to choke him to 1, because he has only the scatter mode on the board. Now he needs to build up, he evolves again into a Lobmon to do some places. He swings with the scatter mode into my Vmon, of course he to produce, and then he's making the Pandemium Flame to do his effects. My Flame Dramon dies here, but Armor Purge saves me the day. So it's in my turn, I go to 3. And now he's discarding his sources. He needs to find the tamers really fast or combo pieces. But for me, I'm promoting being more aggressive with the jamming Vmon, swing with jamming, with the Upamon under it, getting not a draw but the last security, and swing with the Vmon for the first game. Now we're coming at the second game. Purple starts to decide to going first because he needs to make a more combo lineup, evolving the Tsukamo into Solomon is a really good card. When a card is trashed from your hand to gain 1 memory, I'm hatching then Upamon, evolving into the Vmon EX01 to gain memory, and then start to playing Davis and the Dual Tamer. It's good because I'm only giving it 2 and he needs to pay 3 for his level 5. He has level 5 that is 2 cost vanilla. He's trashing the Tamer that he gotten, so he can play to gaining 1 extra memory. Swings at my security and hitting the Hammer Spark, so it's my turn. The security is really good on my side. And I'm promoting gaining 1 memory about the Dual Tamer here. I'm evolving in my boy Flame Dramon to clear off the Myotismon here, because it's pretty scary that he's having 1 additional Digimon here. Then he's chaining his Tamer to come on, gaining him 2 memories, so it's his turn, but I am happy to have this out here. Amor saved me my Vmon back there and he can't kill it with just 1 memory, so he's hard playing an Icemon scatter mode on his side, and now it's my turn to hedge and restand the Vmon. Getting additional 1 memory about the Tamer here and evolving into Lightramon to clear off the scatter mode, to not worry about it and evolve back into a Vmon EX01. Clear off the scatter mode, having his effects to draw cards, and he's pitching up the one-off Icemon and plays it's pretty good for the MaloMyotismon player right here, right now. And then I decided to play with 2 memories on my health side, to choke him at 1, deciding to play the dual color Vmon to get additionally 1 card. And it is the second Dual Tamer, but this card is pretty broken. You can add, of course, Megadeth as well. Then the purple player decides to swing with the Iceman and Malydramon, but Armored Purge is again good and saves me. Then he goes for the Myotismon, touch 2 cards of your deck, then you might play 1 Yukio Okiwawa from your trash without playing its memory cost, and he hit him. It's pretty good. Then he's like sorting his grave, because purple needs a lot of assortments in the graveyard to know what you can do. Then it's my play, my turn, draw, restand, gaining 1 memory, promote the Vmon army. Then I'm deciding to evolve into the Lightramon to draw more cards into my hand, and then swinging at security here to make a little bit of damage. I'm hitting into a Digimon. It was pretty good, and then I'm decided to bounce back the Myotismon to hand. He needs to have the 2 cost level 5 vanilla to do something, and that's the reason why I did that. He promoting up his Lopmon, evolves into Soulmon here, and then he evolves into the level 5 Myotismon, the vanilla, like I mentioned before. It's pretty dope. Then he's swinging at Malydramon, but Armor Purge again saves me the day. Armor Purge is pretty broken. Then he's Pandemium Flame, his Myotismon. I turned the light on because it got dark outside. Yeah, you can see better my cards. And he's changing his Yukio Okiwawa at this effect here, and explaining once a time what he's doing, destroying my Vmon for that, and then gaining a memory, I guess it was, from the Tsukamon back there. And it was Lopmon, right? He had Lopmon back under the source. He don't have Tsukamon, this is to say. Tsukamon would be great, and then he was at 0 and can play more, but he needs to turn past that. But I'm gaining 1 more because of my nicely dual tamer, so he can't choke me. Evolve into an Armor Purge Digimon Lightramon here to draw an additional card. Top decking then the Vmon to evolve to drawing another additional card. Swinging then with the Lightramon at security to make some more chip damage to go down to 3 life here. Hitting into a MaloMyotismon here, Armor Purge saves me. I swing then with the Vmon again because he's getting his Malo back on the next turn, so I decided to go in because he can do some nasty stuff with it. Playing the Davis, so I'm gaining 4 memory next turn, and decide to pick the Vmon because I don't have much rookies in my hand, so that was the right call. Then the big boss MaloMyotismon coming into play. He's then making his effect, trashing me one source. It was the Jimming Vemon. I missed it a lot of times. This card is pretty broken. He evolves back now to the Tsukaimons, swings with the Mallet my Vemon to destroy it, and I have nothing left on my board. Then he's evolving into the Ice Monster mode to make his deck behind here stronger, going into Analog Youth to having when something dies the proc effect and getting something into the hand. Soulmon, Pandemic Flare, and Tsukamami will be reeled, and he's adding the Soulmon into his hand. Evolving a Mamimon and pass a turn me on too. My turn, draw. Go to 3 because of the Davis, promoting, and then go to 4 because of the Dual Tamer. Evolving into Magnamon. Here it's a defensive card for me. It has a blocker and armor purge, and for each Digimon hit gains plus 2000. So having 4, 2, 4, 6, 8 plus 7 is 15,000 DP. Going with the Flame Rocket 50,000 DP into security is pretty good. And yeah, then hitting into the Gabumon here, playing then the Ice Wall to choke him at 1 because he don't have Memory Tame or something, and if he swing, then he's giving up the turn. He's wasn't playing a Pandemium Flare because he was on our memory he mistaken, but there's no worries. He swings with the MaloMyotismon and then giving me 1 because of the Ice Wall. Then changing his Tamer to get rid of it, to gaining additional 1 memory, so he's at 0 that he can make him next turn. Swinging them with the Mamimon, giving me additional 2 memory here, and swinging into a Chimeramon, so the whole package dies. After this, he's making a lot of Swords effect and something, because you need a lot of graveyard effects and see what you can do here for the turn to survive, because I have a Magnamon on my board and he has no life left. That's the one thing. He's at 0 because of the Tsukaimon. He's getting 1 memory in the stack, like I mentioned. He's still making, I think he's still making the analog. He's trashing 1 life because of the Malo. And then he had nothing left on play, he said. And that's the reason why I swing for game. And it's GG's. This was the whole game. I hope you enjoy, guys. If you mentioned this was the Armor Rush list, if you need a more example deck profile, you have them on my channel. And here you go with the MaloMyotismon list from my friend. I hope you enjoy, guys. Stay healthy. Your Senki. Bye.